Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would do another roundup. You guys really enjoyed the first time I did it, so I thought I would do this maybe like every 3 to 4 months to update you, except I added another category. So if you guys have never seen my bag roundup videos before, I basically talk about the bags that I've used the most in the last 3 to 4 months, the bags that I'm going to try to use in the next 3 months. But a new category that I added are bags that I'm going to actively try to use because I've never touched them. So if you guys are interested in the bags that I've used in the last few months, then just keep watching. Okay, so just to start things off, these are the 4 bags that I've used the most in the last, I honestly don't even want to say 3 months, like end of November to the entire month of December. These are the bags that I've used because I think the last time I did the roundup was for fall, so I guess this would be my winter edition. So in no particular order, this is one of my most used bags, definitely in the winter. It's my Boîte Chapeau in the Souple one, so you can see how it's like the squidgy one. They do have this bag available in the hard one, and to be honest, aesthetically, like just based on looks, the more expensive one is my favorite, but that one I think is like $5,000, almost $5,000. I remember the first time I ever saw that bag was on Selena Gomez, and then I immediately looked it up to see what bag it was, like the moment I saw that picture like years ago, and I was like, oh, that's really expensive. But then luckily they came out with a cheaper version because it's not as structured. I really love the tag detailing. This is actually one of my favorite things. A lot of people say with this bag that you can turn this into a backpack, and just because you guys know I have so many backpacks that the effort to make this into a backpack is unnecessary for me. But if you guys are into multifaceted bags, this would definitely be it. And another reason why I like this is that you can fit so much stuff in here. Like I just used it recently as well. It's a really great bag. I really like this one. If I were to add a smaller one in this, because see, if I knew that they were going to make a PM size when I got this bag, then I honestly would have gotten the PM size version of it, because this is now, I think it's the MM, but when this first came out they only had this one size. If you guys are looking at this bag, I would definitely recommend the PM. The PM ones are so cute. Okay, so the next bag that I use a lot, I feel like would be no surprise to any of you guys, but it is my Telfar bag. This is obviously the UGG collab. I use this one so much that like the under bits of the handle is really dirty. It's just like a really easy grab and go bag because obviously the opening is just so well open and you can just fit a lot. There are no side pockets or anything in here. I definitely recommend this one in particular. I feel like a lot of people really like this. I know there's this like really pretty Asian YouTuber I follow. I don't remember her name. She doesn't post that frequently, but she actually has this bag as well. It's in one of her like thumbnails. I really have nothing bad to say about this. The bottom of this bag isn't dirty, but I have used this bag a ton, like a ton. This is probably second place in all honesty of all the bags that I used, but the first place one I'll show you. It's gonna be no surprise at all. Okay, so 2 more bags. So the second to last bag is definitely my Prada re-edition, purely because one, it's black, and I don't mean it's black as in it matches with everything. It's because it's black. It's been raining a lot, so I don't really have to worry about it getting dirty, because if it did get dirty, nobody could tell. In general, I actually don't wear this with the strap. It does come with the strap. I think I've only put on this strap once this entire month. In general, I take the strap out and I just use it as like this because it's just so easy. My favorite thing about this, if you've never even tried this bag on, I know this is super popular, almost everybody has this bag, is the drop length right here. I think is absolute perfection. It's literally the perfect length. See, look, I'm even wearing a very baggy, like extremely baggy sweater right now, and then this will comfortably, do you see that? Well, I mean there's a little bit of, but my elbow still doesn't even touch it, and this, it's really thick. I feel like another thing that a lot of people worry about with shoulder bags is the fact that this part is really difficult. So if you're wearing like really thick coats, especially in the winter, depending on where you live, where you have to like super layer up, certain shoulder bags are actually very hard because it gets too tight, and a lot of shoulder bags aren't adjustable. This one I used a lot, and then my most used bag in the last month and a half is for sure my Ava bag. Comes to no surprise to any of you guys. It's just such, like, when I say grab and go bag, I mean grab and go bag. Lucky for me, I don't wear that much black in general. I really don't, so this literally goes with everything because it's basically Celine's monogram, so it's a very good neutral. It has gold hardware. In general, I wear gold jewelry and it fits a ton. In general, actually, when I use this bag, I actually leave it open just because it's like so easy for me to get in and out of, because like my wallet and everything, you know how there's like certain bags where you have to close them or else it's kind of, I don't know, weird. This one, it's just amazing. The drop length isn't as long as the Prada, so do you see how like my elbow does hit it as opposed to the Prada one, my elbow doesn't? But honestly, it's really not hard. Like, it's super comfortable, even though with this is like really thick. The Ava bag, I really don't know what else to say. Even if it's raining, I'll still use this because it's canvas, so I don't have to worry about it. And then the leather on these bags are treated, at least this one, and my vertical kiboshed tote is also treated, so I don't have to worry about it getting wet or rain damage. It'll just wipe right off. So yeah. The next category is really simple. The two bags that I'm going to be most likely using for the next at least 2 months that are going to definitely be in my weekly rotation are, first one is my Nano Speedy. I actually didn't use this bag that much in December just because since there's vachetta on this and it's been raining a lot, just like randomly it'll rain like for like 20 minutes and then I'll stop raining or it'll just keep pouring. So obviously I don't want the vachetta getting damaged like my Alma BB, as you guys know. Since it's finally stopped raining, I thought, I mean just recently did it stop raining, but I'm definitely going to use this again. This used to be one of my go-to bags, but it's just, oh my god, this bag is just so amazing. I cannot. But anyways, yeah, so I'm definitely going to be using my Nano Speedy. Yeah, it's going to be added into the rotation. And then the last bag that I just know that I'm going to be using for the next 2 months for sure, at least minimum, is going to be my Celine Mini 16 bag. It's open because I had to take my stuff because I'm going out later, so I'm switching my purse. Thought I would still show you guys. This is brand spanking new. If you guys haven't seen my unboxing video, I'm going to link it down below. But do you guys see how shiny? It's so beautiful. I've had it for I think like 2 weeks now, no scratches, but then again I've only used it maybe like 4 or 5 times in the last 2 weeks. It's amazing. If you guys are hesitating on getting this, or if you guys are thinking of getting the bigger size, like the one size above this, I actually 10 out of 10. Like if you can afford the size above this, I would get the size above it because it just looks so good on. Like it looks so good on the size above this. I mean, this one is super freaking adorable too, if you guys are just debating on it. This is the bag that Lisa wears all the time. I'll just add some clips that I've seen her because I'm obsessed with her and I just love her to death, and she just makes me love everything. So yeah. Okay, so then the last category that I'm going to be featuring in this video are bags that I absolutely did not touch in 2022, which I am going to actively force myself to use at least, okay, at least 4 times this month, each of these, okay? So the first one is one of my favorite bags that I own, which I will never sell, definitely a forever bag, and it is the mini Lady Dior bag. This was my second Dior bag I ever got, but out of all the Dior bags I own, even my book tote with my name on the back, this is still my all-time favorite. I actually do really want to get the small size / the ABC size with the charms and stuff. I really want it in white because I saw this one girl have it with white and champagne gold hardware and it was so pretty. And I know a lot of people say that the white one would get dirty, and my biggest concern with the white one would be the handles, because obviously like this bit, but anyway, that's besides the point. I think I only used this one time in 2022, or maybe that's just me being really optimistic. I feel like I didn't use this at all, but I'm gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt and say that I used this at least once, but it was basically untouched, which is so tragic because look how beautiful it is. It is like this pearlescent pink lotus color. I mean a pearlescent pink, and it's called Pink Lotus, I'm so sorry, with champagne gold hardware. I actually don't recommend you guys buying this color purely because it's really difficult for me to wear it. I know some people will say, okay, you can just be like a special occasion or wedding bag, but with something this pretty, I want to be able to wear it more. Like I'm so proud of owning this bag because it's so gorgeous. Like it's so gorgeous. I know everybody's all about Chanel. See, the thing about Chanel I think that's really nice is like, yes, it's like expensive and it can be fancy, but in general I feel like Chanel is so much easier to style than this bag. Like this is a very dressy Princess Diana-esque bag. My only regret is it's like, I love this bag so much, I love the color so much, like no regrets on that because I own like the Pink Lotus, you know, my Lady Dior. I've been loving this bag for years. But it makes me only regret that I didn't get this in the pearlescent gray, because I feel like if I got this in the gray, I would be able to use it so much more, and I want to use it more. So my goal is to be able to use this bag once a week for the next 2 months. but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, and then the second slash last bag that we're going to be talking about, I have a top 5 favorite bags in my collection, and this is also in my top 5. The Lady Dior is in my top 5. This bag I know for a fact that I haven't even touched. The last time I wore this bag was probably of September of last year, because I wore it once on my birthday last year, and then like a month after I did, and then I was just so paranoid of ruining it that I literally, I know it's disgusting, like something this expensive to be just kept in a box on your shelf, it's like disgusting. I hate myself. Let me show you what it is. So it is my Chanel mini rectangular in the pink, black, and white tweed with the champagne gold hardware. The inside has obviously like the nude color. I even have a Smorga for it on the inside, or Zoomy. Smorga. No, I'm pretty sure it's a Smorga because it's colored. Really don't know what else to say. I don't use this at all. I didn't use this at all in 2022. Like I would literally lay in bed and look at where it is on my shelf and be like, I did not use this at all. But oh, it's stunning. You guys see that? When you just look at it, I honestly think it's kind of weird looking. Like it's not great. I don't know, when you see it from far away or like you see it on somebody else, and then I'm like, oh wait, now I know why I love you, because I feel like on camera it looks ugly, and if you stare at it too long it looks ugly. I don't know how to describe it. It's like when I look at it I'm like, oh, this is a really weird looking bag, but then I don't know, and then I'll have moments where the pink against the champagne gold hardware actually makes this kind of look rose gold sometimes. If you guys have been a subby for a very long time, you guys know that one of my purse piece bags was definitely a tweed Chanel mini rectangular, and I was able to get this one. So this is definitely one of my favorite bags in my collection, even though I don't use this. And I know a lot of people are like, okay, well if you don't use it it's a waste of money, and it is. I totally agree, it is. So that is why I'm going to proactively use this bag. It's gonna be really difficult because it's tweed and fabric, so it just makes me super paranoid. Like, what if one of the strings get caught, or if I spill something on it, then I'm just done. Like imagine drinking milk tea and then having the milk tea fall on this fabric, and then I'm just doomed. But yeah. Oh wait, there was actually a third bag. I don't know why, I forgot. I was looking down and I was like, oh, what about you? So this bag I think I only used once, but since I stained it, so some of you guys might already know which bag I'm talking about, I actually just don't use it. I just avoid it at all costs because I have 2 big stains. This isn't even just one stain, okay, it's 2, potentially a third one. So I've just actively not been using it, but I actually really want to use this bag, and I feel like this bag would match with so many things. So the last bag that I didn't use at all during 2022, or maybe even just one time, is my Prada re-edition. This is the 2005 one with the Saffiano leather handle. Yeah, should I show you the as the stains? I feel like the lighting you guys can't see, but trust me, like if you were sitting next to me right now and I handed you my bag, you'd be like, oh Maggie, the stains. So there's, oh, you can actually see it, I feel. Do you see this? Do you see how giant this stain? It's like the size of my thumb. It's right here. It's big. This was a ponzu sauce stain. And then I have one more. Oh, it's right here. I found it. Haha. Do you see this? And right here. I knew there was 3. So this one right here. Okay. This one. And then this one. Do you guys see this? And then 3. This one is at least on the back, but these ones are on the front. So after I stain this, so I have 3 stains, okay? After I stain this back in, I think I stained this in what, like 2021, like the end of 2021. In 2022, I didn't want to use this. Every single time I wanted to grab it, and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to stain it, because this is the first stain I got. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this stain stop me. I'm still going to use this. Took it out. Literally, the next time I took it out after I got this stain, I got 2 more stains, and I think this was like the same day, because you can see like the trajectory of this stain, it just goes down. So after that I was like, I'm not taking that risk anymore. But what is the point of, see, because I actually can use this bag, and I do love this bag, and it would go with everything. So now I'm just like, screw it, if it gets stained, it gets stained. This will just be like, unfortunately, even though I love this color so much, this is going to be the bag that's going to be like, okay, well, not saying it's an I don't care bag, but it's indirectly turning into an I don't care bag. But yeah, so I didn't use this at all in 2022, but I'm actively going to use this in 2023. And this one, I think I'm going to try to use this bag maybe like twice a week, which I feel like is really easy. But just watch, at the end of the 2 months I'm going to have like 3 more stains, and you're going to be like, Maggie, don't learn your lesson. I'll be like, nope, but at least I used the bag. Alrighty guys, so we've come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this entertaining or helpful. Let me know all the bags that I've shown you, which one is your favorite. Everyone just vote for this one, okay? Because this is amazing. If you guys also own the Ava bag, let me know if it's actually your least used. That would be really interesting. Or if it's your most used like me, if you guys have the leather version, the white canvas, or if you guys have the same one. Love being twins with you guys. Also, let me know if any of you guys added the mini 16 or the regular 16, or if any of the 16 sizes is on your wish list. But yes, so if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.